I will have to say it means the world to me. I was very shocked when I received the award, and I still am in shock. This is my 10th year in education as a principal. I was an assistant principal for 9 years, and so when I first began leadership, I was very insecure as a leader. And I didn't want to speak up, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers, I just kind of wanted to ride underneath the tide, and I can tell you now I'm a completely different person in leadership. So to see that young girl and who I am today and to receive this honor, it's a really big deal for me. I try to, as a Black woman, I try to show Black and brown students the things that we can achieve. And I can say in Arizona, being an administrator and a Black woman, it's very rare. So I was very honored when I received the position, and I'm very honored to receive this award because it's a tough job, and it can be disheartening at times, but also so rewarding. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So the NAACP means to me, it's a way for not just African Americans, but brown people as well to find our space. It's a safe place for us to find our space in society. And I think for many, many years, decades, it's been difficult for us to speak up and find our voice because we have been trained and conditioned to be quiet when we're in these spaces, when we're in certain rooms. And the organization really does help to, provide support as we navigate our way in many different arenas. Unity. I would say we need to unify across all platforms. One of the things that I have noticed since being in leadership is there are a lot of people that are willing to help, but maybe they lack the knowledge, the time, or the resources to do so. Especially when I'm thinking of my parents, they need support in order to support their kids within school. When we think of parental involvement, we think, it's just getting the parents to come on campus, but it's so much larger than that because our parents are working. I'm a working parent, and it's hard to balance your work life and your kids' school life. So I think putting resources for our parents so that way they can take the time and feel comfortable and secure that, if I miss out on work, I'm not going to lack. I could still attend my child's celebrations and their events. So having all of these different government organizations that are supporting our parents and they're supporting the kids, just unify and get on the same page will help us all to achieve what we want, which is to make sure that our youth are ready for the tomorrow and not just today. For public education, I do not believe there's enough financial support. I believe that we could always use more funding within our schools in order to support our students and our teachers. One of the things that I have noticed, a lot of resources that we do receive, it seems to come in the same form, and that may not be what we need as a community or as a campus, as a district. So, for example, we receive a lot of backpack donations, and while we're grateful for the backpacks, we might have other needs in different areas that would help really benefit the campus. And I think it's just important that we really look at what type of funding we're putting into the schools so that way we make sure that we're touching all of the areas that we need to. And I will never deny any money coming to public education because we definitely need it. Our kids have big dreams, and we want to make sure that they can practice on those dreams and those goals while they're with us, so that way they're secure and ready to go into the workforce and ready to go into college. And we need the money and the funds in order to buy the technology, in order to buy the sound booth. I have a lot of musicians that want to get into a studio, and in order to do that, I need the resources to buy the equipment. So there's never enough money that